Here we are at Camp Cutaroo, and we call this the Lodge. My name's Sean. If you're watching this and you don't know me, I look forward to meeting you sometime in the future. We're gonna come in. It's a little kitchenette. Then we come into our main room. We're still doing training, so you see some things that are out. We're working in the heat of, say that wrong. We're working in the cool of the morning and cool of night outside, and then we're doing training during the heat of the day. You'll see that when we put on the insulation between the studs here, then we went on with a 3-ply plywood, putting 2 1.25 to 1.5 drywall screws in to hold it in place. So we would like to take the insulation and staple it to the studs and do that. And this is a specialty piece, so you'll just have to trim the insulation here. But then when you go on, we would like to have this put on over and cut to length, where we would screw the 2 black screws into the studs, and then we'll work our way up, keep working our way up, and so on. And that would be the same then as we work up here, putting insulation in, and then we would put the 3-ply plywood that's cut here with screws in the studs, and we would do that all the way across. So if you were here and I had an 8-foot piece that would go from here over probably 4 of these if they're 2 feet apart. I'm not sure how far apart they are. We would want to cut them so that they would overlap on the studs, and then that way you'd be able to keep this same pattern going from here up to the ceiling. And it's putting the basically the wall treatment over the insulation. Now when we get up to this part here, we are wide open to insulate way up there and staple. And then when we go to put on the planking, when we transition from here over to here, then we'll actually be going this direction. So when we turn the corner, we'll go in this direction, we'll come and we'll do like that 8-foot piece this way, and then another 8-foot piece this way, and just keep working our way back. And as we come back through here, we'll have this transition wide open for you to leave this wide open and run the planking just right over the insulation by the ceiling. Or as you're studying it, if you think it would be easier to put the insulation up on the high part and then run your planking down on the lower piece here, I'm fine with that too. So you can study it to see if you'd rather keep it up on the high piece or run it down here on the low piece. And we can talk on the phone if you want. And then I would like to just show the concrete floor here. For the concrete floor staining, I know there's different types of staining. So if you're the one that's potentially considering staining, I'm limited on my understanding of staining, but we'd like to just take everything out. It's a 30 by 30 room, and just have it stained. And once we stain it, then we'll come back in with throw rugs and some of the other things that we'll put in here. We're in the process of moving from one camp to the other, and we're still doing training. So we have, for example, like 40 events in the life of Jesus that our staff's putting in order and learning more about Jesus that way. But if you're the stainer and you're watching this, if there's different ideas that you have, I'm wide open to visit with you on the phone, or you visit with Robert and Robert visit with me, and to pick what we think would be the best for this floor. And for example, floor's been here a long time, and it looks like there's a time when there were cracks that were patched. And so we just wanted to give it a more finished look with the stain. And if you could help us with that, that would be great. Thank you.